Hi guys, I am at my house. This morning when I got up, my fridge, which is a Kenmore Elite, it's about 13 years old, started turning on and off, on and off, on and off. That lasted for about 15 minutes and now it's completely off. And he thinks almost positive that it's the main board or the brain of the fridge. It's a circuit board that's behind this fridge. I should be able to get at it pretty easy by pulling the fridge out and check some capacitor. The service repair guy can only be here maybe tomorrow or the next day. I've been thinking that, you know what, I have nothing to lose. I got no more warranty on this fridge, so, maybe I can take a look at it. If you guys want to stay with me, I'm going to try to film this step by step so it's easier to explain this way. And you know what, it could help somebody else. There, I pull the fridge away from the wall, and I believe the circuit board is right behind here. So let's take a look at it. Located the main board. There's a little glass behind here. There. Fully expose the brain of my fridge. There are 4 connectors that I need to disconnect from this board. So what it is, it's just the, you just press and release. It's pretty easy. You just press on this and it pulls out. There, it's pulled out. I'm going to be checking these capacitors, these ones. There's another one there, so there's 2 there. I will be checking those, see if there's any leakage to them or before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that they're discharged before I check them. Because like I said, these capacitors, this is a pretty big one. These ones are fair size. They could still hold a charge. And that could damage, your board. And that's where I'm wearing gloves as well, so I don't get any shocks, or I don't want to dirty the board or anything like that. Creates static with my fingers. I want to be careful with that. Okay, so what we're I gotta be checking this one. Checking this one. This one. Okay, so this is the cap that I've replaced. I'm going to try to demonstrate that it was bad. It was showing that the ESR was at 5.7 and it should only be 0.06 or 7, I think it was. So you know, the resistance was too high in this capacitor, and it's not even marking right. This should be a 47 microfarad. It's not even testing at that. It's testing at nanofarads. So it was definitely bad. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'll test it on this tester as well. It's always nice to have a, yeah, the good is supposed to be within the green. So this cap was definitely on its way out, if it's not already out. So there, I've replaced it with the same value. It was at 47 microfarad, but I've upped the voltage. You can play with the voltage as long as you don't go down with the voltage. And the one that was in the circuit board was 25 volts, and I've replaced it with a 50 volt. There. Just want to make sure that I have it the right. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with this. It's just there we go. So these things, you just squeeze them and slide them back where they're supposed to go. Click, knowing that you're in. There. The board is back on. I've changed one capacitor that was actually bad. The ESR was way up there. It was leaking. I tested all the other ones. The other ones were all good, except this one right here. So now I'm going to attempt to plug this in and see if my fridge starts. I am hoping, finger crossing. My fridge just started. I'm looking around to see if there's anything. The fridge is going. I'll show you. Before, I didn't have any of these lights on. Now they're all running, and I can hear the fridge is also running. Could it be fixed? I'm not sure. But all I know, it's running. Now, obviously we're going to give it a couple of minutes, but there, it seems like it's running, it's working. I'm pretty excited about it. And all it was a little capacitor. That capacitor cost pennies. I don't even know if it would be 25 cents. I changed that capacitor. It's running. Pretty excited. Might have a full beer after this. and it's working good. And I've tested this, and this was the capacitor that was open. To fix, repair stuff yourself can save you a lot of money, and it's fun to do, you know, and you learn things when you're doing this stuff. I love learning new things every day. I love repairing my stuff. And just remember, always be safe. Electricity can actually harm you if not used correctly. So if you've never done this this type of stuff before, I don't suggest you do it. Take it to call your service repair guy, and they'll come in and do what I've done. I mean, it may cost you a little bit more money, but it's much safer. Just use common stuff. Waited a couple of hours, and the fridge is still working. So I'm pretty excited about it. It was a pretty easy fix. I mean, there was a lot of work into it. Pulling the fridge out, you know, and all that stuff, but it was manageable. And you know what? I was waiting for the repair guy to show up. He wasn't going to show up anytime soon. So I had some time to kill. I had a fridge to fix, and I did fix it. I called the repair guy, by the way. He was pretty excited, and he's bringing me aboard tomorrow because he's saying it's got the same problem as this. So thumbs up on that. Just remember, YouTube is always trying to teach us something. Just keep on watching.